I'm Emily Johnson from Charlottesville, Virginia. I am a fourth year dental hygiene student.
Awesome. And sort of what led you to this experience that you have at VCU right now?
And what made me decide on VCU,
Exactly,
I guess.
yeah.
I went to VCU originally and got an advertising degree and graduated in 2012. And just kind of fell in love with Richmond immediately and then fell in love with the school and the campus. I was a little nervous about being in such a large campus environment right away, but you kind of still have a small town feel and community feel at this campus. And there's just so many opportunities and great experiences that I've been able to gain from being here. So it was really a no-brainer when I decided I wanted to go back to school that VCU was definitely top of the list for sure.
And sort of what does the VCU experience mean to you?
Well, just in general, when you're kind of looking at schools, you kind of want to find somewhere where you feel like you're going to have opportunities, you're going to fit in, you're going to be able to, kind of feel at home, especially because this is a lot of this is my second time coming to VCU, but a lot of times when you're looking your first time, it's you kind of want to find somewhere that you'll feel comfortable, and VCU is able to really provide that for me. Like I said, just the opportunities have been greater than I ever expected them to be. So
that's great. And have you had any involvement sort of through any programs or activities with student affairs throughout your years at VCU?
Several. I've done, I guess, not so much my first time, but more, I think, this go-round. I've kind of expanded my horizons a little bit more and reached out and doing the undergrad research program and a couple of other things. And then when I was pursuing my advertising degree, I worked as, I'm forgetting the title that I had. Oh my gosh. It was like a student counselor or like student ambassador for the School of Advertising or Mass Communications. So
that's pretty neat. And sort of those experiences, did they sort of help inform or shape any of your future decisions, I guess?
They did. They definitely helped me kind of decide what routes I wanted to take, especially like post-graduation, kind of the jobs I wanted to be in, kind of the areas I wanted to work in after I graduated. And they definitely kind of helped build, I think, overall character and learning responsibility and networking and things of that nature.
Nice. And as you sort of approach the last couple months of your college career,
yes.
Sort of what are your goals or aspirations or anything you want to accomplish in that time frame?
In the next couple of months, there's a lot going on, but I'll be finishing up the research project that I've been working on with the undergrad research opportunity, and then ideally I would love to kind of stay near the Richmond area after graduation and kind of stay involved in the Alumni Association, and then if master degrees ever become an option, VCU will obviously definitely be an area I want to consider and look into for the future.
That's right. And I guess sort of looking back on your college career, is there any sort of words of wisdom or advice you would give to, whether it be freshman students or even seniors now, any type of VCU student?
Utilize all the resources that VCU has to offer. The Career Center, the Writing Center, and all of those are great options and great resources when trying to put your resume together and job search, the job fairs. Those were really helpful. And then when you first come, VCU is so big, so you kind of have to find your niche and take the time to do that, because, that's where you'll find your friends and, your family. That's your, family away from home and things of that nature. So you definitely want to get involved. You kind of have to look for it because we are a more spread out, bigger campus. It's not going to be right in your face, but all of the opportunities are out there. You just have to look for them and find them.
Absolutely. And sort of when you were first going through this, when you were getting your advertising degree, did it take long for you to sort of try to get involved?
Not really. I think the first semester was the hardest for sure, just kind of adjusting to being away from home and then adjusting to the campus. But by the second semester, I didn't want to go home at all. First semester I went home on the weekends, kind of visited my family. They were only an hour away in Charlottesville, and then by second semester, my parents didn't see me till summer when I was forced to be kicked out of the dorms. And by that time, I had no interest in leaving whatsoever.
Right.
So it kind of took me about a semester kind of warm up and kind of get a feel for everything. But after that, I was set.
You were set on it.
Yeah, I was definitely set and not ready to leave at all. So.
That's good to know. All right, awesome. That was good.
We're good?
Very nice, thank you.
Of course.
That's sweet.
I know your passcode now.